love Vortex. I know that these videos are pretty interesting. So if you're really tired of watching the same thing, if you're really sick of listening to the same shit over and over and over and over, check out this channel. But you won't be here very long, because at some point people are gonna find me very disagreeable, and we all know that whenever you think that somebody is so wrong, you can't stand to listen to them, you just run away, rather than continue to listen to what they have to say, because, you know, context doesn't matter. Not to the people that report you to HR. Not to the people that don't give a fuck who you actually are. Not to the people that report you to the government. But at this point, you can't trust anyone or anything. And I don't expect nothing. And I feel really sorry for people that really expected something out of their country, out of their nation. And I really praise you, all you veterans, for doing what you thought made some sense. Turns out it really didn't make any sense. I love you, I appreciate you. No matter how much you want to deem me unpatriotic, or you want to say that I don't give a shit, I really do give a shit. That's why I'm saying this about you, and I don't see you as a victim. I see you as somebody that served something that you thought was something that mattered, something that you wanted to put on a pedestal, that you wanted to think was valuable. But the very people that you fought for, they throw you under the bus. And that's what they do to all the patriots. That's what they do to anybody, anywhere that actually gives a shit. CJFK, not only did he have brains, but he had a heart. Yeah, he had a heart. And you can't have a heart in this country, because he knew exactly what they were doing. And he knew that just saying so, that just doing the opposite of what he was supposed to do, that his life would come to ruin. But he still said it, he still did it anyway, because that was the right thing. It was the right thing. If you do the right thing, if you say the right thing, if you think the right thing, if you believe in the right thing, you will get penalized, you will get penalized, you'll get demoralized by a bunch of immoral, unethical people. My bad, my B, did I call them people? Ha, to eat children. I find it hard to call you a person if you eat children, but, you know, what can you do? What can you do? I mean, there's nothing that you can do. This is all I can do. This is all I can do, and I'm gonna keep doing it until they kill me. We're in a spiritual war, babies. This is us v them. This is the good God people versus Babylon. This is the good God people versus everything that's wrong, everything that keep pushing, that we know we can't go along with it. And if we go along with it, well, that means that we're a piece of shit. And I don't understand. I'll never understand why people just go along with anything that they're given. And I don't do that. That's why I don't have one of those phones that everybody else has. And man, oh man, am I alone. But I'd rather be alone than go along with all that. And you don't have to agree with me, but let me say it anyway, please. Let me say it anyway, please. Let me say it anyway, please. You let all these people set fires, and you let all these people stab other people, and you don't talk about it. Why would you talk about it? Well, because it's not good for you to talk about it. There's nothing in it for you to talk about it, because it does go along with your narrative. Does go along with your narrative. Does go along with political correctness. Well, you'll receive a lot of Amy Gross's objectiveness, because I don't go along with anything politically correct. I object, and I reject everything about this culture. Just a bunch of vultures thinking that they can just pick everything apart. Anybody that has a heart, they pick it apart. Anybody that has a heart, they pick them apart. They pick them apart. Ha 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 ha. America, ha 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 ha. You'll never get it right. You'll never get it right. The left or right, the black or white. You'll never get it right. 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 Shout out to the hoteps. Shout out to the hoteps. Where are you, Bryan Sharpe? Where's Bryan Sharpe at? I love you. I love you. I love you, hotep Jesus. But I love my regular ass Jesus more. Not sorry. Where is my hotep hat? Well, that's my lamb's hat. I don't know where my hotep hat is. Somewhere around this bitch. Somewhere around this bitch. You gotta represent people that you like a lot, you know? See, I really like Nicholas Fuentes, and I don't care what anybody says about the kid. He's not a fucking Nazi. You know he's a Nazi? Probably you. Probably you calling him that shit, because you don't even know him. I mean, I don't know him either, but I feel like I do. That's the thing about all these internet personalities. Like, if you actually have a decent personality, like, you really connect with the audience connects with you. I know that people tell me that when they watch my channel, they feel like they're hanging out with me and shit. That's cool, man. That's cool. I want to hang out with you too, bruh. Bruh. I want to hang out with you too. Yeah, I love to hang out with all these internet types. I hang out with them in my head. I know it's not the same thing, though. But yes. I really like doing what I'm doing. I'm really good at doing what I'm doing, obviously. And I'm so good at it that I'll do it for free. No, as I've been doing. Even if I could get paid, it's like it really wouldn't be worth it. Okay, so you guys up here, I don't know if y'all saw that last video that I shot last night. This was the scene of the accident. Over here, there was a very, very bad accident. I have never seen that many cop cars in my entire life. They had all these emergency vehicles, a fire truck, body bags. It was really bad. It was really bad. That's why Amy Gross had the PTSD episode that Amy Gross had on the interstate. That's why we had to pull over. That's why the man in my head was going ape shit, because, you know, I was going numb. Like, my body was going numb and I was still driving. And that's happened before, by the way. There was another time when I went ape shit. Like, my anxiety was like through the roof, and I called my mom, and she was like, "You need to pull over. Like, why are you still driving?" But because I'm crazy, Mom. You know this. You know this better than anybody. You raised me, and you know damn well that you can't make crazy go anywhere. You know? They try to make it go somewhere. Like, the psychiatrists, the psychologists, the therapists, they try to put it somewhere else. Don't even get me started on that shit. I mean, literally, like, every mass shoot, every terrible thing in this country. This is what people don't realize about Western medicine and all that shit. Medicine. Therapy. I'm like all this stuff is just like designed to just keep you weak. You know, it's designed to keep you weak and dependent. Now, granted, there are therapists out there that do good. You know, I had a very good therapist, but he worked for a church. That's why he was so good, because he actually gave a fuck. And he gave enough of a fuck that he saw my ass when I was broke and couldn't pay him. Because he did it for the right reason. But most people don't. Most people do it for the money. Let's not talk about, you know, why that is. Let's not talk about that. But, let's just say that Amy Gross ain't doing it for the money, and people tell me all the time, they're like, you really helped me. Like, the way that you look at things really helps me. Well, good. That's why I do it.